Good morning, everybody. Dr. Tess Crawley here, clinical and forensic psychologist and director of Dr. Tess Crawley and Associate Psychology. We have offices in Hobart and Launceston. And of course, I'm coming to you from my Hobart office this morning. We're in a bit of a rush, I must say. I haven't got much time, so I'll talk briefly and concisely today. I wanted to talk very quickly about a topic I've mentioned before, which is the value of having signposts in the road ahead. Good morning, Cara. I can see you've joined me this morning. So having signposts in the road ahead, seeing what's coming up, helps you for two reasons, really. It helps you manage stress levels when you know what's happening, when you can prepare and you know what's coming up for you. So, you know, as adults, we tend to do that with diaries and calendars and things like that. It's important too to know that we've got things to look forward to. So when you've got a holiday planned, of course, you circle that in lovely colours on your calendar and you count down the days, and you know that no matter how tough this week is looking, you've got a holiday next month, for example. So I wanted to point out very quickly that process or that concept works well for a lot of kids too. So it's something worth thinking about. If your kids, good morning, thanks for saying hello, Cara. If you've got some kids who at this ratty end of term 3 of the school year are really starting to just crack around the edges, I know 2 children in my household that this applies to. What you can do is you can sit with them, draw up their schedule for the remaining days of term. I know we've only got a week and a half left in Tassie, and I think Queensland may be already on school holidays, so wherever you're watching from, you're either in or near the finish line as far as term 3 is concerned. But something to think about for the rest of this term, but also thinking ahead to term 4. And perhaps something you could do over the school holidays is sit down with your kids, draw up a weekly planner. Now, what I've done is just this week I've asked one of my son's teachers to send through what their weekly planner looks like, because I actually don't know. Obviously, I'm basing it on what the children tell me, so I don't know the structure of the day within the classroom in a formal sense. So she sent me through a little Excel spreadsheet that shows me what they're actually doing in each section of the day across the whole week. So over the school holidays, we're going to sit down and map that out on a, you can buy notepads that are about this big. I think I got one from Officeworks, and it's a weekly planner. So we're just going to take one of those sheets, which shows your whole week, and we're going to structure it like a timetable and do colour blocks for each part of each school day, and put that up on the wall. And then we're also going to have a calendar for each month that shows us the things that we're looking forward to. So for my kids, we are fortunate enough to be having a sneaky early end to the term because we're heading off on a family holiday. So we're counting down the days towards that, and I'm noticing that the kids' stress levels have actually reduced a little bit since I've made that a bit more concrete, that this is how many days we've got, this is how many sleeps we've got, and this is it up on the calendar, and you can see it approaching. So when your kids are getting a bit ratty with the school term, and either at the start of the school term when it feels like they've got forever to go, or whether it's towards the end of the school term when they're feeling really ratty and ragged, as might you be, it really does help to have really clear signposts of things to look forward to. So on a week-to-week basis, it might be that they have a favourite after-school activity, and if they can see that written up clearly on their weekly planner, they know how many days they've got to get through before they get to that day. So it might be that they have a swimming lesson on a Wednesday, and so Wednesdays become that midweek milestone to look forward to. And of course, once Wednesday's out of the way, then it's only 2 more sleeps till Friday. So having things like that are really concrete, visual, helps a lot with kids. So mapping it out in whatever way works best for you and your kids, having it stuck on the wall in the kitchen or in the bathroom, inside the toilet door sometimes works too, wherever works for your family, but making sure that there's not just the structure of what they have to do every day, there's also space in that planner for the things that they love and the things that they look forward to, so that they can see it written in lovely colours every week. This is when we do these things that I love. Obviously with the littler kids, those sorts of activities help them learn the days of the week too, so it becomes a little bit of a learning opportunity. But the whole point is stress reduction. That's the bottom line. If you and your kids can have a less stressful time getting through the school week, then everybody wins. That's it from me today. If you have kids who have difficulties with stress, we've got a couple of clinicians in both our Hobart and Launceston offices who absolutely adore working with your children, and in particular in Launceston we have a play therapist, which is a fantastic asset to our practice. And in Hobart, we've got a couple of clinicians who really love working with kids and are doing a great job at that too. So if you'd like to have some assistance, whether that be parenting strategies for you to help your kids deal with stress, or whether that be some work specifically with your children to help them work with stress and anxiety, we've got some clinicians who'd be ready and waiting to see what they can do to help you. So you can contact our office, perhaps call the Hobart office on 6223 2122, and have a chat to Anita or Cleo or Cara or Lindy on our desk in Hobart. Of course, we've got Ange and Judy on the desk in Launceston if you're talking to our admin team up there. And they can tell you who the clinicians are that work with kids and what their availability is and the process for coming in to see those clinicians. Similarly, you could ask similar questions via our Contact Us page on the website. You can send through some questions to us, and we're more than happy to get back to you and help you figure out a plan for you and your child or children. Don't forget to like or share these posts if they're helpful, or if you know someone that might find them helpful. That's it for me today. I really better go. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.